Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Hope you're all doing okay. And, you know, the first order of things is to check that, can you hear me? If we can get that bit right, we can start. How's everyone doing? Are you okay? DB, nice to see you. Kurt, Tam, John Senior, Mojo Jojo, Iceberg, Jeremy, Chef, Cody, Mrs. Prof, nice to see you. Scott Grabber, RPG, good to see buddy. Midwest Farmer, Diggin, Son of Rag, Farmsim Bob, Faber, how you doing, buddy? Good evening, Farm Ed, how are we doing? Pro DK, good to see you, buddy. Farmer Sim, Lars, how is everyone? Very close, I know, to Thanksgiving for you lot, so for tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving, we'll start that early. Evening Cranky, nice to see you, Strange. Jason Rowe, Josh, Steve, how are we all? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, we're back. We've got a new version of this map compared to last week. It's, the guys, I think we are, other than getting it approved by Giants, I think we're done with this. So, Strange, is this the one that's been submitted to Giants, mate? Because, I've noticed a few, it's, in terms of performance, I mean, it was good last week, but man, it's good this week. Really good, and the new PDA is beautiful. Look at the detail on that. Like proper Giants level of quality in the PDA. Intro music to your vids is like watching a Welker Farms. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Waiting testing. So, who knows that, how long that'll be. Although they should be getting back into the rhythm of it now after Agritechnica and everything else that's been going on. Hey, Faber, 16 months, my dude. Thank you, man, for the support. It is always appreciated. You managed to put all of those trees in as well. Right, so what are we doing today? We've got, if you remember, I literally paused this at the end of the last episode. I have dropped in and picked up a couple of extra headers, but we were up here, weren't we? Let's just jump into here. We've got the two class combines. We're just picking off this canola field up here. So I think what we're going to do is just jump straight back into this. Cody, this is Green Mountain from FSG Modding. It is on the final stages of getting completed. Fun fact, those tree dots are exactly to map where we used AI to transpose all the trees onto the PDA. That's the kind of attention to detail that I love. That's amazing. That is amazing. So there we go. Right, let's fire this bad boy up and get on with things, because there's a lot of corn to be harvested tonight. I'm just happy everything's working. I have had a nightmare IT-wise this week. Mark Haythornthwaite, how are you, buddy? I've got a new version of the map for you to test, mate. Mark's my my server. I don't know, you my server guy, you just like playing multiplayer, don't you? So any new map that pops up, you're like, oh, we could do something with that. Max, this is a 4X map, yes. It is indeed. Right, there we go. Number 2, I'm on this bad boy. Oh, we should probably turn on the truck as well. Alright. Jump into the... You're not my multiplayer guy. That would be, I don't own you in any way, shape or form. Hey Grant, how you doing? Nice to see you. Digging. Oh, what's happening, Digging? You've lapsed, mate. What we'll do here, we get this lined up. This truck should disappear off down the road and get tipped into the silo. Let me just check. Is that full already? Must be. Okay, so we'll turn the AD back on. I'm going to try and run 2 trucks on auto drive tonight. Massey, 1 more mock to go. Go on, son. You can do it. I believe in you. My son had his English one today. He actually thinks it went not bad. Is that going to leave me? Turn that off, shall we? Just for a second. Right, there we go. Right, he's working things out for himself here. Hopefully, he will not drive off. I mean, it's not the end of the world if he does. he might just roll forward and stop at that trigger. Or he might be so full that he... Oh, I'm a bit bouncy. It's interesting, isn't it? See that bouncing? Jug, jug, jug. I'm on a single-player game as well. Very odd. You're still waiting for Amazon to tell you your farm stick is in stock and on the way. I saw a message in our Discord today that didn't look very optimistic about that, unfortunately, Midwest. Don't want to burst your bubble. But people are starting to get messages saying that they can't fulfill the orders. And the options are wait a little bit or cancel your order. DB, what maps are 4X? There's a few out now. Crikey, you're asking a big question now, trying to get me to list all of them. But Upper Mississippi River Valley is one. Midwest Horizons, Green River, Green Mountain when it comes out, but Green River as well by DJ Modding. The Oaks, thank you, Mark. Cody, what do you prefer, the farm stick or the T16000? I have to say the farm stick. Rocky Mountain, thank you. Now you're just going to have to keep going now because I've run out already. No, I think Thrustmaster have been quietly surprised by how popular it's proved to be in terms of orders. I think they might have done Iceberg. I, actually, this week, pre-ordered the Hori wheel and stick off my own back with my own money. I was bored of waiting to see if anybody was going to send me one. So, to give the people what they want, I thought, no, we're going to get the other one, we're going to do a comparison. And then maybe we'll do a competition and give away the one that we'll keep the one that I prefer and the other one can go. Overwhelmed, I think is the truth. They're talking about 3 months before they're back in stock, from what I read today. Renaboot is indeed a 4 times. Thanks, Thierry. Twisted, nice to see you, buddy. Might be a bit premature rolling in and joining up with us, but why not? There we go. That was the farm stick then, triggering my speed sync with the combine. Nicely set up. Sounds like what PS5 did to it. Yeah. That's a good point, Faber. A Renaboot is a 16X, not a 4X. I stand corrected. Unloaded. How am I getting one with the T240? I like it. Dare I say it's not radically different to the G920, but the angle, actually the bracket is the thing that makes the huge difference. Let's get out of the way, this guy. One thing you want for Christmas, we need to get more important things to say, but yeah, I hear you, Massey. Oh, where's he going? I thought he was going off the map then. Going right to the edge of the field. We're covering this off pretty quick, actually. And I think the truck appears to have... Is the truck still there? No, because he's waiting for me, isn't he? No, he is still there. So I think what we'll do next, we've got a couple of big fields up here ready to go. I think these are a stage away from being ready just yet. Let me just check. Yeah, they've got one more day. Those two up there are ready, so we can go and grab them, I think, after we've done this. But it's running nice, it's running really slick. Gotta say, it's super smooth. For a 16X map with so many trees on as well. Frame rate, what am I rocking here? Look at that, 50, 53. And you bear in mind, I have got everything maxed out. I'm running at 4K. Yeah, new PDA is great. The guys dropped that in this week, and it is with AI generated dots for every single tree on the map. Very impressive. So hopefully we'll get it passed pretty soon. Hopefully Giants will let it go in the mod hub as well. Oh, that dial on the farm stick is so good for adjusting. There's 2 levels of speed adjustment on every mile an hour. So you've got 5 miles an hour fast, 5 miles an hour slow, and then you click onto 6 miles an hour slow, 6 miles an hour. So the fine adjustment is tremendous. No, Farmsim, this is 4X, but Renaboo's 16X. And Renaboot is on the mod hub, yes, so I think this will go onto the mod hub, but obviously it's a PC and Mac only map. Not for the consoles, I am afraid. Well, there you go, Strange. Do you want to... You can't. Hang on a second. Let me promote you. So you can post. You can post a link to the servers if you want it. There you go. There you go, Strange. You can post a link to let people know how they can get access to the server as well. You do love a Mahusive map, so do I. So do I. This is why I'm loving this. And this is a really nice balance, actually. Accounted between ridiculously big fields and like nicely manageable fields. So I'm running 2 I don't have to run 4 or 5 combines, and it seems to be running quite nicely. I think my only issue is now, how am I going to... Let's send the combine away. Let's send the trailer away now, the truck. You and your British back roads are good enough. Absolutely, that's acceptable as well, mate. As are mine, my Court Farms. Everybody's loving Court Farms at the moment. Loving the little twist in the story. It was my most popular video of Court Farms for quite a few weeks, actually. Dog has come in and left the door open, so I'm going to shut it. There we go. Easy. I was at an ag show today. I went to Agri-Scott in Edinburgh, which is a kind of dealer level. Oh, there it is. Let's see if it comes back. I'm not even going to babysit it. I'm going to just assume it's going to rock back up at some point. I think I turned the cornering speed down, so the likelihood of any major incidents are slightly lower. We'll see. No, Charles is getting none of the money. Charles is bankrupt. So he's not getting a penny out of it. I'm about to take on all his debt. Oh, little bit of a clash at the end here. These honeybee headers, they're too wide. Chinook, stop it, buddy. Stop it, buddy. Thank you, mate. That is very generous of you. Right, let's move this out of the way so we can get to the other one. The Range Rover 100% will be mine. I'm going to make a point of it. I appear to have bent my head in it. Look at that. Oops, that looks expensive. Hopefully it'll straighten again when we put it on the ground. It does. See, in the compacts, I saw loads digging. Kubota were there. A couple of nice little massies. Very nice little massies, actually. No, there was some nice stuff there. It was. Do you know what was interesting? Because it was predominantly a dealer show, Scottish and Irish market. So it was heavily loaded towards silage, grasswork, animal, dairy farming, which is predominantly what we've got in this area of Scotland. So Lots of little machines, lots of straw chopping equipment, lots of slurry spreaders, lots of... It was interesting though, it was nice to see. And I bumped into the guys from John Deere were there, who I spent the time in London with, so it was nice to catch up with them again, which was good. Any surprise? Oh, Teagle were there, they've just had some mods put in the mod hub, haven't they? Which is pretty cool. So yeah, no, it was fun. Not massive, but it was just a fun day out. Did enjoy it. Right, we are done in this field. Now we need those 2 combines up to the top of the map, and we've also got right. I'm going to be really tactically see if I do this. I'm going to take total guesswork here. Let's see. If I leave this popped like this, it will actually find the trailer. Because we've got a bit of groundwork to do now. Try and get things organised. Get the combines up to the other fields. What should we do then? So we've got... We're going to save the game is what we're going to do. We have got down here, I treated myself to a new truck. In fact, look, I'm just gonna pop down here, I think. There's the other truck ready to go up. We're gonna sort that in a minute, but I do believe I saw our friend just go into the tipping zone. Yes, indeed. Don't you just love it when auto drive works? Although, I remember last time, we were almost very tactically move a couple of these out of the way of that. We hit the fan last week. Just make sure we dodge that slightly. Only needs subtle avoidance tactics. There we go. Do. Make sure. Now we're here. I did say I wasn't going to babysit it, but I do want to double check that. Yes. See, that's just that subtle tweak. Right, he's going to head back to that field, hopefully unload the last of the canola. And in the meantime, what am I going to do? Let's take the second trailer up first. Let's get that ready. And then we'll bring the headers up. We've got these nice class headers, corn headers, very nice. They're a little bit too big for the combine, if I'm being honest, but A18 gamer, what graphics card do we recommend for FS? Honestly, you don't need a massively expensive one. You could get away with a... I'm reluctant to promote the G series now. Now the RTX cards are out, but a 2060 would laugh at FarmSim every day of the week. The optimization of the game falls over before the graphics card runs out of power, no question. So that is one of our fields there. That's the one I think is due to be ready next day. That Ford's got nothing on a Hilux. We used to have a red Hilux on the farm, very much like the one that they tried to destroy in Top Gear and never managed it. It's quite nice following that truck up the hill. Look at that. Some grunt in it. That Northwest Mods and Edits truck is a beast. Farmsim on the other hand, yeah, you might creak at the seams on that one, Strody. That is a beast. So we're going to have to extend the auto drive course for the trucks, so we'll come back and do that as well. Glad these combines are at the top of this hill already. And then we've got a second header to go and get as well. So what I might do is set up a... I might set up the first combine to start running with the header on. while we bring the second header up. So much to there's no right order to this, right, is there? So I think we get both the combines over, put one of the headers on, set him off, go and get the other header, set the second combine off, then sort the trucks out, and then bring the auger wagon over. And hopefully, although that said, I think the combines, because it's corn, if it was a different crop, I love the fact that's just turned off there. Look at that, just doing his own thing. That would probably fill both the combines by the time we got there. So, maybe we sort the trucks first. I don't know. I love the fact that you drive for ages on a 4X as well. Let's roll around the top here. Fraser Hamilton, where were you today? And if you were where I was, you may well have seen me. And if you did see me, I'm going to give you a hard time for not coming and saying hello. So we have got the beast field on the left here. I think we'll start in there. There we go. We've got a nice open space here to get things set up. Beautiful. So that is what we're going to do. Let's do the big field. I have not played Buckland yet, no. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Right, what did I say I was going to do? I'm going to go and get the second trailer. Like, we're going to set up the trailer, we're going to fix the... I was there, Fraser. I was there, mate. Durenroth 30th of November, mate. So not too far to go now, hopefully, unless there's any delays. Right, we're going to use the course that already exists and we're going to extend it. Because we've just proved that it works and it unloads into the silo quite nicely. So let's get this up the road. Ah, Fraser, you should have said hello, mate. Yeah, I was there for a few hours. I wonder if I filmed you. Oh, there you go. That 55. Didn't want it anyway. Signs that just get in the way. Durenroth, is it compatible with the Horry farm? The Horry, there is the Thrustmaster farm stick, or the Horry stick. The Horry stick comes with the wheel as one complete set, so you can decide whether or not you want to just throw half of it away straight away and use the Thrustmaster stick. But the Thrustmaster stick works independently of anything else, so to all intents and purposes, yes. Next time, Fraser. Next time. I was speaking to the Royal Highland Show about the Highland Show in the summer. They want to do something potentially, so I'll be there for that, so you'll have to come find me then. I'm guessing you'll be going to that as well. This is interesting. My lines on the road are all over the place, so if these trucks end up passing each other, there could be some right quality incidents going on. All over the shop. Driving drunk. Yeah, Durenroth, it would be compatible, but if you're going to buy the Horry wheel, you would already have the Horry stick with it. So it seems slightly counterproductive. You might as well, if your heart's set on the Thrustmaster joystick, I would get the Thrustmaster. I forgot what it's called. The Simtask wheel bracket thing. There we go. Oh, I forgot I'd turn that off. Right, so let's run this down to the thing. Let's try and concentrate. Try and keep it on the road. I think it was last week, I think I was driving with no... still trying to get my head around the force feedback, so this part of the road might be a bit neater. I just need Ed, Farmer Ed. If I send you the map, will you do me an auto drive course? Have you got enough time? Oh, Llama's going to be epic. Can't wait for that. Get down here, it will loop round, at least close to the edge of the field. It's me coming into the corners too hot, that's half the problem. This is neater than the last bit. I will be there for both days at Llama. Strody. Let's do a U-turn here. A U-turn? That's kind of a U-turn, isn't it? Wouter, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Great to Doug Barber. What a gentleman. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. Too busy? That's alright, Ed. I'll just have to make do with my wobbly lines then. You're just not allowed to complain. Wouter, you double-sided. I did indeed. We just went to sign the contracts, and it's all systems go. Very exciting. The agreement in principle is already done, so yeah, exciting times. One step closer to retirement and full-time farm simming. Hopefully we can link this back up. I didn't put a waypoint. I've come all the way back down here and I didn't put a waypoint. I'm such a dummy. Right, I might have to just go back and do it with the Ford that's up there. Leave this parked in the middle of the road. Oh, struggling up this hill. This is running so smooth. Loving it. Loving it. Come on. Just got to get to the next little bit. There we go. Straight line it from here to here. Boom, there we go. Right. Job done. Now let me just jump back to the... Let's give it a field 29 waypoint. So I'm going to drop you off anyway. Hey, Mr. Thor, how you doing? DaVaR and Tasman are on fire. They certainly are. Very excited if there's a couple more in the works. Very exciting stuff. Right, here we go. Let's call this field 29 wait. Truck wait. Wait. Truck wait. Bosh. So now I can confidently, as confident as you can ever be with me in auto drive, jump back into this bad boy, switch this to field 29, silo unload, we'll go to corn, off you pop. Turn this off. And then I will go back to this. Go and get the second header. And then we'll start shifting some combines. In fact, we could send the combines up to field 29 weight, couldn't we? Although we could end up with a traffic jam if we do that. We'd send the second truck down as well. Great minds, Ed. Great minds. Righty-ho. So there's a field we just finished. Do I send the second trailer? No. Look. That didn't line up very well. Header, second trailer, header. Let's do that first. Has anyone seen the ad for FarmSim for kids? Yes! Looks good. I was speaking to John Deere about that today, actually. Because they're backing it, aren't they? Forward Ag. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Right, let's roll through here. Look at the contours on this map. Look at that. Roads are great. A little bit of character to them, a little bit of wiggliness. Everything's so smooth. Oh, thank you, mate. You're a gent. And extremely excited that you're back. And modding. As Ark said on his stream this morning, not just back, but back and modding. So, excited to see what's coming out of the old Forward Ag stable in the next few weeks and months. Right, the second header is down at the shop. Let's head down a little bit further. Pick it up, there it is. I can see it. A nice real world kind of feel. My kind of map, Iceberg. I agree. Yeah, take your time, mate. Don't burn yourself out. It was better when you were here than when you weren't here, so I'd rather you do a few things a little bit more slowly and hang out for a bit longer than rush through stuff and burn yourself out. We're a patient bunch. We don't mind waiting. Hey Music Man, I do use a Stream Deck. I swear by my Stream Deck for recording and live streams. Just makes it so easy. So easy, from everything from pausing the stream, starting the stream, stopping the stream, switching between scenes. So I could now, if I wanted to, I could do this. And then jump back to that with the one press of a button. And they are brilliant for FS22 as well. Mark uses his for you use yours for FS22. You've got there's a set of icons you can download. So they're worth checking out as well. Mouse, nice to see you. How are you? Are the dark bits on the map unplanted fields? So the dark bits on the map are forestry areas at the moment. Strody. So you could clear them and turn them into, well, some of them are slightly hilly as well, so you've got to be mindful of that. But you could clear them and turn them into fields. There's a lot of trees though, although it could bring you a lot of money. Knocking all those. It's definitely a mix of a forestry and a farming map. So however you want to play it, I think that's what's quite nice about it from a multiplayer perspective. You could chuck it on a multiplayer server, and if somebody feels like doing a bit of logging, they can do it in one corner. Somebody could do some big field farming. There's some small fields as well, so you could just run a little operation as well. Loads of choice, which is nice. We like a map that gives you variety. I hate to be that guy, but it's in testing with giants, Wouter. So, however long, one, if it passes first time, could be a couple of weeks. If it needs more tweaks, a bit longer. And let's be honest, don't tend to pass first time maps. But this feels pretty finished to me, if I'm being honest. Mrs. Professor, no, this is from Northwest Mods and Edits. So it's a PC only mod, but it is, I think, one of the best trucks in FARMSIM. Just in terms of detail and quality. Outstanding. That's what I've got, Elgato. I don't think I would recommend any others. Over and above that, they are exceptional. And they integrate fully with OBS as well, so if you're recording stuff using OBS, 100% I would go with a Stream Deck. Right, look at that, we almost beat the truck back, so I think we're looking pretty good here. Just going to have to be tactical now and make sure I don't park this header somewhere where it's going to get in the way of... that. I think this is probably safe enough here, as long as I don't overlap them here as well. Both combines can hook up. Right. If you would, please. Thank you, Jan. Nice to see you, mate. Yeah, if you could hit... I've turned adverts off on this stream. So the new YouTube puts adverts in live streams while you're watching them. I think it's a relatively new thing that's happened, isn't it? But I've turned them off because I think it spoils the viewer experience. So yeah, hit the old thumbs up. That would help me. I still lose my bearings on this map, hilariously. Let's go to field 24. Wait, there we go. Is the expansion pack worth buying? Do you like carrots, parsnips and sugar beets, or harvesting root crops? Because if you do, yes. If it's not really something you tend to play with a lot, I would suggest that it might be slightly waste of money. Double Whitey add on live. Yes, it's not right. I get it on a vid, and I appreciate you all watching them on vids, but I think something happened last week. I was talking for about 2 minutes, and whoever was watching missed what I was saying because an ad just appeared randomly. Why am I driving off with that? You're not the priority. So, interestingly, I'm going to have to drive this manually to the road. Well, it needs to be unloaded anyway, doesn't it? 240-second unskippable ads on Millennial Farm. Vids are okay, because obviously it starts the vid where it stopped it. You know, but on a live stream, it just basically plays them over the top of whatever I'm doing, and you could potentially miss a couple of minutes of what I'm doing. And I'd like to think that's why you were here, rather than for the ads. Right, I'm going to randomly let that run And hopefully, after it's tipped... In fact, I can change it now, can't I? You're right, chef. I can change it now. I can change that to field 29 now, and it should head up there, shouldn't it? After it's tipped. YouTube Premium, yeah. I was thinking the other day. I had a conversation the other day. I was like, I can't remember, other than a Grand Prix and maybe the odd football match. I watch no other telly. I can't remember the last time I watched a bit of normal TV. Everything's on streaming services of some sort or another. Now, I don't have header trailers for these honeybees at the moment, so I think what I might do is just unload them at the edge of the field, and I'll have to come back and get them. I will have to remember to change crop. Good point. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, I think there's nothing... Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the premium. I enjoyed it when I played with it. And I think the map's nicely done, and I think they've done some really nice things with the textures, and it's great. I'm not a root crop kind of guy. But you still pay attention. I do, Carl. I am a law-abiding citizen, unfortunately. Waste of time, but yeah. Most bizarre concept. So I'm just dropping these at the edge of the field, I think. The pickup's got 0 suspension. Farmer Trio. Right, talking among yourselves, we could be here a while. At least we're halfway there with these. 20 miles an hour. Da, 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 da. Welcome to Authentic Farming, where we drive. It just bounces, doesn't it? You go every bump and it flips it. It is a VW T3, yeah, which is, as we all know, very cool. Yeah, these harvesters, the noise, Sid did a good job on the recording the sounds for these, for sure. I think I watch YouTube most of the time now. It's probably my main source of entertainment. Oh dear. Been a long old day, and I wasn't even at work. Da-da-da. I bounce between them. I'll usually watch what I want to watch and then flip it again to something else. I'm just started watching the Brawn GP documentary with Keanu Reeves on Disney Plus. That'll last a month. In fact, I've got almost 7 days free for that, so I should blitz that and then put that one to bed for a few more months until something else crops up. The yellow Skoda pickup. Ooh. Yeah, first episode and a half in, Mark. Loving it. Love an underdog story. And I at the time, that was a good season, and I ended up at the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi. So I saw Jensen race it in the last race of the season, and I never knew at the time it was held together by duct tape and glue, and how little money they had. So it's pretty cool to see that side of the story, which I never knew about. Right, here's a thing. Let's unfold the header. This is the best animated header in the game as well. Look at that. How cool. Right. Go and get the, I'm going to go and get the second combine, I think. Oh, the other truck is on its way back as well. Then we'll all be in the right place. You'd be surprised how many race cars they held together with duct tape, yeah. I thought a little less so in F1 though. I thought they'd make the effort in F1 to do it properly. Should see a truck cruising along the road here as well. Look at that. It's like a lived-in map. It's loads of people. Loads of people going about their business. Let's drop this here. There's that thing you were talking about, FARMSIM. You come off the accelerator. You have to invest in some of those rather tasty honeybee trailers that everybody complains about. Zip ties. Well, there's a bit in the first episode where they say, like, they went around picking up the zip ties off the floor when they were holding like groups of electrical cables and things together, because they couldn't afford to waste the 25 pence or whatever it was that they cost. That's how tight they were for money. Good job. The Ferrari wasn't held together with duct tape. That was a shocker, wasn't it? Did you see the footage of him actually running over? It looked like they ruptured the fuel tank, or certainly blew something up, didn't it? A proper flash of flames. But yeah, give him £1 million worth of damage and a 10-place grid drop because he had to replace stuff. Ridiculous. Oh, I look forward to that, Mark. I do love a bit of Bernie. Oh! What's all this? I think somebody's had a little... off. I think maybe I forgot to... I think I maybe forgot to... knock the corner and... Oh! I wonder how he's flown off the road then. That is interesting. It is Dave. Yeah. That would be about right. How has he flown so... I mean, he's not just come off the road a little bit. He's like miles away. Gives us the opportunity to change it to corn. There we go. Has he fallen off the edge of the road, do you think? How has he even done that? How has he even done that? Anyway. $55 to 60, yeah, it's probably fair, isn't it? On the old, let's try 60. Right, I've sent him to go and he's just sitting there. Is he calculating, do we think? Well, will the AI help us? Patrick, yes, there is traffic. I've turned it off just while I'm sorting stuff out. Just a quick question, what steering wheels go with the joystick you have? Any one you want, mouse. The sim task stick is completely autonomous of any wheel, so you could have that with a keyboard and mouse if you wanted. Or a controller, you don't even need to have a wheel with it. It runs completely independently. I'll do that. Hopefully it'll get to the field now. It should cap it at 60 on the I think. I could well be wrong. I think Davey's back. He is. He's forgotten about the cows at home farm, and he's over in the States. It's not a bus simulator, Ali. Why would you want a bus? I get trucks. No worries, Wouter. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Always appreciated. AI workers doing AI things, yeah. You need to be able to interact with the traffic. Well, FS23, the mobile version of the game, the traffic comes up behind a slow tractor and it'll overtake it. So fully expect that to come into the next game, I expect. AI buses and that. Ah, that makes more sense, yes. It is nice, this combine. I've actually got the wrong one. It's the 660 is my favourite, the smaller version of this. But I do like this one too. Right, let us do some course playing. Get these working, and we're double stacked on the trucks. We might just check the speed limits though. You're right. Oh, beg your pardon. Let's unfold that again. Let's cut in. I did. It's just being slow. Oh, I remember it did this last week as well. You have to get out and get back in for it to register for some reason. These are big headers. I think they're maybe a little bit too big for these combines. We may have a little bit of an issue on that uphill there. But we'll see, shall we? Let's give them a run and see what happens. Look at the sweet, sweet corn going in. Airstone, I'm a whiskey guy. Digging. I was on the Oban 12-year single malt last night. Very nice. Very. When DJ Goham came here last year and Farmer Cobb, they were loving life. They were loving life. Right, clear the current course. Let's generate a new one. Field 29. Create job. It's found the boundary. Very nice. Open course generator. Interestingly, there was the FARMSIM Reddit the other day. Somebody had put unpopular opinion. Courseplay is just as bad as the in-game AI helpers. And he was just hit with like a load of people going, no, no, no. And everybody said exactly the same thing. When Courseplay goes wrong, it's because you've forgotten to do something in Courseplay. Courseplay is, in fact, almost brilliant. But if you haven't put enough headlands on, or you haven't set one of the settings right, that is when Courseplay goes pear-shaped. And I'm inclined to agree, because am I going to do lands here? Just going to leave everything as it is, I think. Lands is good. Smooth headland corners. Working with 12 meters. 2 machines. Generate fieldwork course. It might struggle a bit because, oh no, it's not bad. There's nothing going off field. Let's go back. Oh, that's bad. See that? That's bad. So let's not do lands. Let's do up and downs. Let's see if it gets rid of that. I am required to generate again though. That's better. User error. Definitely user error. Right. Let's go back. Not nearest waypoint. First waypoint. Am I on it or am I past it? I'm on it. Left. Go. There we go. Let's jump on the second one. The fleshy lump between the keyboard and the computer is usually the problem. Yes. Guilty as charged. How many headlands do I... It depends on the width of the header. It depends on how much space you've got around the edge of the field for the combine to turn if it goes off... If it goes off field. Numerous... You need to kind of almost get used to... Oh, no. We've done that wrong, haven't we? Did I copy the course? Of course I didn't, Cranky, because that would make me sensible, organised, and on top of things. Oh, it's not letting me. Not letting me because I haven't cancelled the course from this combine yet. You see? You see? Clear current course. Exactly what I'm talking about. User error all the way. Blue Collar, how are you, man? Nice to see you. It has been a good long while since I've seen you. And yes, you managed to catch a live stream. Good to have you here. Now you can line up somewhere like, and what I'm going to do, first waypoint, just turn it on to make sure we are about right. That looks good. No, stop. Why? I'm too far. I rolled past the start point. No, where are you going? I am... See? Prize idiot. I had 2 left-hand combines. User error. Yet again. Now we've set it up right, it works perfectly because Courseplay is not stupid. I am stupid. Like Charles Leclerc would say, I am so stupid. I'm hence just proving my point. And everybody on Reddit's point. ID 10T error. Is there a... Yeah. That's me. I am stupid. Let's drop that to 60. Where was our speed limit? In here. Do we have a speed limit in here? I don't think we do we? No, I do. That's what I thought. I thought it was set. That's fine. Let's knock it down here. Infield, let's go to what are we reckon? 60? 65, that'll do. Testing will slow down mid-December due to their holidays. We might see Green Mountain until next year. Sad times. Well, you might have to get your fix here, you're right. I don't like showing off stuff that people can't get a hold of other than map tours and stuff, but at the same time I think if you tell me it's okay, I'm happy to do that. That seems awfully hard work, Patrick. Just put 2 big headers around the outside and you're fine. Right, he did a Davy, yes. This is when you find out that actually I am Davy in disguise. I'll take the FSG mask off and there's Davy underneath it. Well, that's part of the reason. Well, am I allowed to release it early on my server? Strange. Or do I have to stick to the rules? because of reasons that are purely selfish. Quite right too. Your map, you can do what you want with it. No pressure, mate. I'm happy to just do my thing. Don't worry about it. I'll direct people your direction. That's what you want to do. That's because it's not out yet, Bent. Right, last piece of gas. What a chore getting all this up here. Taking us... What time is it now? It's just running an hour. I think we finished that first field in... I don't know how long. Not that long. Yeah, still needs to get approved in testing by Giants, so hopefully... You never know, they might prioritise it. I always wonder if they, you know... Sometimes if they see like a good map or so... Crikey's nearly full. There you go, Ben. You can still play it on multiplayer on the FSG servers. Oren, I'm looking forward to that as well, Misfit. Yeah, definitely. That does look good. Oh my word! Look at the steepness of that hill in the corner. I have not seen that before. Jeezy, jeezy peeps. There's a good Scottish phrase for you. That's a tight old corner. That I like that. I'm getting Washington vibes there. Yeah, look, first combine full. This dude's not far behind him. Oh, nice Misfit. But based on the screenshots, it looks tremendous. Too close. Let me adjust. No, just stay there. I'm going to make you stay until you've unloaded. I hate headlands for this very reason. I can't drive around the outside because there's a pesky set of trees there, so I'm just going to wedge you here. I would love that Misfit if he's happy to. Evening, Bruce. How are you, mate? Obviously not evening for you. I am properly wedged here, aren't I? Thank you, buddy. Right, let's see if I can get out of this mess that I've got myself into. There you go. All yours. Sorry, Combine 1. That was hugely unprofessional of me. One thing Courseplay could do, make it hold position when unloading during head... Yes! So it just says, if you're on the headlands, don't move away. But once you're into the field, you can run... Yeah, run next to it. That's a good call, Iceberg. These headers are quite big. I think we're struggling. What's that? It's doing 5 miles an hour on a downhill. Hopefully I've left enough room for these to turn. I think I have. We'll see. We shall see. I'm going to dry this corn as well and sell it once we've got it all out of the ground as well. Courseplay is just brilliant. It has to be. I mean, of all of them, for all of the mods, it's the one that I would miss the most. Just gives you the choice to do other stuff, drive multiple machineries, things like that. Better go and pluck some more out of that first combine, shouldn't I? 91%. Yeah, let's get another 8% in here. You haven't... Yeah, that's the interesting thing. If you're doing mostly multiplayer, you don't want it. Because that's the whole point, right? About 24,000 litres bent. I've got the, obviously, the extended hoppers on. But I think he was empty then, and he was just unloading on the go. Unloading again before the end. You actually get to do work. Oh, yeah, there's something nice about on an MP with your mates. Chatting away while you're working is definitely good. Definitely good. I'm itching to get this set up. I think it's a great map for multiplayer. Very much looking forward to it. I was quite Midwest Horizon, which Argsy's obviously doing his multiplayer on at the moment, is a map that I've known about and looked at numerous times and never got around. And then I had another look after Argsy's stream this morning because it was just the route he ran with his combine switching fields. I just thought, wow, man, this is a really nice map actually. Maybe need to revisit that. That could be another server map, couldn't it, Mark? Actually, when you cut out the headlands, even though this is a big field, when you cut out the headlands, it's a massive amount of the field removed straight away, isn't it? There we go. Love it. Love a bit of corn level yield. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Right. Let's see if we can get back to Combine 1 before he decides to unload on the headland and annoy me again. Yeah, it doesn't feel too like two combines. Like I said before, it's a 4x map, but running two combines seems sensible. I think it helps the fact that they're running at 4 miles an hour because they've got too big a header on them. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it, buddy. Yes, if you could smash the like button. So, I noticed as well. Oh, crap, what am I doing? Slow down, son. I noticed only 40% of the people that watch the channel are subbed. So there's 60% of you watching who aren't subbed. And I would very much appreciate if you don't mind hitting the sub button. You don't have to hit the notifications, you don't need to know when I'm putting a vid out, but if you could hit the sub button, that would be hugely helpful for the channel. I think there's enough there to let him go. 33%. But he should just go straight onto the up and down roads after this. It costs nothing to subscribe, but it massively helps the channel. Exactly, Mark. Notifications on. And notifications on. Just means you'd get to find out about stuff straight away. Race to 100 is on for my kids, if nothing else. They want me to get the silver play button from YouTube. I would very much like to do that, because that would feel like a massive achievement. From when I started and I kind of laughed that nobody would watch the channel to where we are now. 500,000 people a month watch the channel at the moment. That's nuts. Oh, I said I'd do 2 headlands, didn't I? So this is not, I forget that's 4 headlands. It would, Kevin, on the headlands, but it would also do it on the up and down rows, so I'm okay. It's just that, literally that first one when you can see, now we've got one out, I don't mind it. It's the one when you have to kind of duck and weave in and out of the trees. I know, Ben, I was thinking 2 headlands with 2 combines. There's obviously 4 headlands. That was me. It's been a long day. It's another classic user's an idiot. Courseplay knows what it's doing. Standard operating procedure for me. I'm paying these guys too much. $3,009 for doing a little bit of canola in a headland. Look at him creeping here. He must be doing 2 miles an hour here. I'm doing 6 and I'm flying past him. 4. Okay, 4's not so bad. We are asking a lot. Thomas, 100% the Sim Task stick. Just because it's designed specifically for FarmSim, and it actually feels like I was sitting in the Fent today at that ag show. Just the shape of it feels so similar to real life ones. I think they've done it really well. So would I, Ben, but again, trees in the way here, so and actually the corners are rounded, which actually I'm not sure if this was a planned thing, strange, to make it Courseplay friendly, but loads of these fields have got very nice round edges, so you don't miss a load of crop. Or header width is slightly. I think there's a 7% overlap on the headland. Mark, I think that's what it is. Although this one, second one, is accurate. So maybe I'm wrong there as well. It was an intentional to make it Courseplay. See? Thought of everything. Thought of everything. Grab this and then we should be able to get back. First truck and then leave, I think. What's the brand I'm using with the grain cart? It is the Elmer's Hallmaster, which is base game. Just got a piece of base game. I'm starting to use more base game equipment because actually they're all really good mods. Or pieces of equipment. Can't call them mods apparently. People get upset. Yeah, that's true, Iceberg. So actually, yeah, they're both offset by 7% rather than each one. Good point. Let's do it. Let's hope they'll get there and back now. Now I've tweaked the speed slightly. Because there's a couple of fast downhills actually, isn't there? And all done through. I keep on having to look at it still because muscle memory hasn't shifted, but like opening the spout there's on the sim stick. I can raise and lower. I can switch on GPS, things like that. I'm running my oh, I can't speak tonight. Must be tired. Running my cruise control off it with the dial, looking around. So again, little mini joystick on the top. That's me using that to look around. Right, this is going to be full, and I'm going to have half a truck left. Yes, off you pop. And you roll underneath. He's not going to roll underneath, it's going to hit the pipes. So I'm going to have to close it. And then open it. Plain old George. Thank you, buddy. That is very kind of you to say. I'm loving it too, to be honest. It's really holding my attention, putting them together. I've had a busy week this week with work, so I'm going to... My aim was to have one ready for tomorrow, but that's not happened, so I think next one might be Saturday. But yeah, loving it. Properly enjoying it. It's really good fun. Right, where are my combines? First one's just coming that way, right, so we'll loop around here. Mr. Maslin! How are you? What's happening, buddy? I made an Argsy stream this morning. I made him go out of a row and pick up some stragglers. And I said, Tim will be happy now. Thank you, George. This is my rest and relaxation. If I could stream every night, I would. Maybe I'll have to do that sometimes when... the contractor, I don't think I could stream the contractor though. I'd do a live episode, like... That could be quite good fun with voices and everything. I'm not sure how it would work though. Need to get back on Wilderness as well. Now we've got our mega tree stripping ground clearing device. Too much to do. Did the Courseplay tip make any difference in that tool? Like a live special of Coronation Street. There would have to be some serious planning that went into that if it was doing that. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Other of us, yes it did, Tim. Very much so. Thank you for that. It could be a massive job that you just run as a live episode. That could be quite fun. Maybe that's a Christmas special or something. Next step to upgrade the tractor with a quick reverse kit. Yeah. Bit of corn cab. Oh, crackies. Why is he way full of nil? Ah, I didn't unload as much from him. Right, can I get there before he cuts in? Come on. Come on. Time flies when you're having fun, I tell you. That's us. An hour and a half in already. Look at that. Literally got him as he was lifting. Can we settle an argument I had the other day? Corn in the UK is the only name for corn, right? Not in general term for wheat and barley, etc. Need to prove nothing. So, I know exactly what you're talking about, George. Yes, corn is a sweeping general statement for any grain-based crop in the UK. It's laziness though, because it isn't corn in any way, shape or form. It is wheat or barley. You can't call it corn. I agree though. I think it's up there with the Brits will get this. It's up there with calling it dinner, tea, supper, lunch. and all of those, depending on where you are in the country. Cummins Outlaw, unfortunately not out yet, mate. Still in testing with Giants, but unfortunately we're at the speed of their approval of mods at the moment, and there's a bit of a backlog after the last few weeks. They've been busy with Agritechnica, with the premium launch, so they're playing catch up now, I think. And then Christmas comes in about 4 weeks for Germany, so not even 4 weeks, about 3 weeks. Hey Scooter, happy Thanksgiving to you too, dude. Enjoy the rest. You've got a lovely long weekend, haven't you, this weekend coming up? Well, the truck's not back yet. I'm sweating now. Hoping that truck just comes back of its own accord. It's got a long way to go. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to run out of trucks. I'm going to have full combines. 99%, that'll do. Oh, exam years do go very quick, Massey. Dare we look at the map and see where the other truck is, or do we just wait and see? Using a 3-row corn header on a Massey 300. Nice, Bruce. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Tim. All the best, mate. To you and the fam. And catch up with you again soon. Oh, nice question, RPG. I like that. I like that. And what are the... I'm gonna double down on that. What map are you farming on, and what are you driving right now? Where's the other truck? Oh, look, they're moving on to the up and downs now. So we might give ourselves a little bit of extra breathing space. Either that, or it's wrapped around a tree somewhere down there. I can't not check. I can't, because if it is wrapped around a tree, we're wasting time. Oh, no, I see him. It's on his way back. Okay, okay. Switch it off. Nobody look. Nobody look. It's always nice to have a freight your logistics problem during harvest. It means it's yielding better than expected. Exactly. An IMT on Salonica, nice. The Oaks, a John D 7810 with a stone picker on the back. Alma and a Steiger. Oh, 540, nice. Iceberg, you're mixing green and red. That's like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters. You should never do it. Frankenmuth, Case Thief. This is great. What a great question. Nice one, RPG. Oh, nice. It's nice to see so many people on the expansion. Harvesting carrots, single row. Chopping for silage on court. A Warwick trailer. Got to be truckering. Some people are just doing it for the sport. This corner, this hill in this corner, I love. Although it has left quite a lot of crop on the field. Isn't it, on the turns? Downloading Alma, nice. Calmsden, fast track, stacking bales, nice. Calmsden, oh, I need to go back to Calmsden. I miss Calmsden. Might have to weave an episode of Contractor into Calmsden for fun. Green Valley, cracking map, Big Sky. Bent 1050, harvesting sugar beets. Whew. Farmer King George. Love the new DLC. Enjoying on Bally Spring. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. New Holland T7 with a horse cultivator on fueling. Here's a question, actually. I've got a little project that I'm going to set myself. What is the best German map? Look at him going up that hill. creeping up that hill in the corner. Hope Bay are on. Really, Darticus? Interesting. Is it calms on the contract to just specific contract for somebody to pick up a new bit? Yeah, I think we could do something. All of them. Is the Valley the old farm German? Building farm yard near northwest edge of Calmsden. Currently on court, deciding to download. Lots of people doing root crops. I like it. There is propensity for an accident here, I think. Although he does appear to be waiting. I think we've got enough distance between the combines. I'm going to be the accident. The old stream farm is the best German map. Good. Is there a mod to make custom contract? No, but you can get the better contract mod, which gives you a whole heap of extra contracts if you want. This is working quite nice. I am going to have to go and fix those in the corner, though. Far too much crop there to be wasted. Yeah, the 2D textures of the new crops is a shame, isn't it? It is a shame. Forage contracts are a heap of... I love a forage contract, I really do. Yeah, that was a nice little add-on to the contracts, that. And the fact you're doing whole crop silage as well, rather than grass, just adds another little layer. Artemas taking a break, but I'm farming a 16x map, doing all the crops, going to start new crops. Artemas, that's right, you put a note in the chat the other day saying you'd been away for a bit. It was nice to have you back, mate. Hoffberg, oh, Hoff as well, of course. How could I forget? How could I forget? I want one with slightly bigger... Who's got the bigger fields, Hoff or the Valley, the old farm? They're both pretty small, aren't they? Which is appropriate. Now we're going. And we have got enough space. We did that double headland was the right thing to do. If I'd only done one headland, they'd be getting snarled up in the trees now, I think. So I think we've worked that out pretty well. They're going right to the edge of the field before turning. Wish you could do the grass silage, mowing, rowing up, then lifting with a chopper. You can! Use the pickup header. Use the... it's a base game as well. No, the class pickup header. Or the Kemper. Or you've even got... I don't think I have it installed. There's an old class and an old John Deere pull-behind tractor. Forage chopper as well. Right, everybody, you know what to do. It's tradition. It's tradition on the FSG channel. Can AI use that? Absolutely, I've had it running. If you go and watch my Mega Silage episode from a while ago now, the AI can use that. And it can use it very well. The results are brilliant. So, anyway. There's 186 people watching at the moment. Farmer King George wants to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. And he's on 318 now. By my very, very ropey maths, if everybody here goes over to Farmer King George and hits the sub button, he's nearly at 500. Let's do it. Let's see how... Let's see how many people are actually watching and they've not got it on in the background while they're doing something else. But 2, let's go and see if we can give Farmer King George an early Christmas present. And Farmer King George then The onus is on you to do good content, mate. This is a two-way street. You can't just get all of that help and then do shoddy content. So, pressure's on you, bud. And Massey, we'll do it for you, but only after your exams are finished. You've got to concentrate on them first. Not want to sound like an old buffy, but... Right. They're doing these short bits here, so I can't actually get in and get unloaded before they're done. Oh, by the way, anybody who's looking for a PC, Apex PCs, Apex, I've got a 25% off site-wide sale at the moment. Obviously buy a FARMSIMGUY PC. But yeah, 25% off, so if you are in the market, I know it's Black Friday week, so if you are in the market, go have a nosy. If you can't be bothered building your own, this is quite nice now. When you get to the end of the row, it stops until it's unloaded. Good evening, Scorpion. Nice to see you, buddy. Midwest, give Farmer King George a follow. He's going to do quality content, and he's going to get his subs. Nice one, everyone. Loving that. Has he made it to 500 yet? He's certainly a lot closer than he was 5 minutes ago. Nice to see you, Scorp. How's things, mate? Now, see, we've got an issue here that Combine 1 is always going to be stuck in the corn, isn't he? 345. Look at that. 318 to 345 in a few minutes. Nice. Nice work, team. Turkey Day is tomorrow. Yes. Long weekend for you, mate. Well earned. You work outside, it's currently 7 degrees. That sounds positively balmy, mate. That's a warm day in Scotland, that. Right, you're gonna, before you turn, you're gonna unload? Yes. Nice. Had to catch him at the right moment, didn't I? I'd love to have a PC console cover that looks like the basic game Red Barn from... Yeah, nice. Nice, you have to... What's her name? Who's the girl? The Scandinavian girl with pink hair that does custom-built PC cases. Get her to do one. Love to... Yeah, love a custom case like that. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Go. Minus 28. Holy moly. 10 degrees in Scotland is summer. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Dig in. Take care, buddy. Yeah, it's going to run all the way down now. Where are you going? Are you going to get this little strip here? Iron is away. No, he's going to get this bit. Right, yeah, he is. We'll turn again in a minute. Or not. Interesting. Corsair, I've got a Corsair case that lights up like a Christmas tree. I love it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 RGB fans in it, then RGB RAM as well, and then an RGB liquid cooler. Take care, Chinook. All the best, mate. What's the time? It must be 10 PM for Chinook. It wasn't a full row then, was it? 12. Oh, you're the other way now, aren't you? Here, you're an hour later. What? No, it's not full RGB, Mark. It's an it's a radiator AIO cooler. I can't bring myself to do a full water-cooled PC. You have a little LED lamp on top that's shaped like a scorpion. Nice. It is early somewhere. You are not wrong there, Kevin. Hawaii, probably at the moment. $360 rad. I'm on a 240. Farmer King George, thank you, mate. Take care, buddy. Good luck with the channel as well. I bought one of the fractal design cases for my new PC, and I love it. And I got the big chunky one so it could fit my 4090 in. But I honestly tempted to buy one of the smaller, more compact ones for my gaming PC because they just look so nice. Warjo, take care, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it a lot. Illinois, yeah, you guys, you must be what? Dinner time? Tea time? Yeah, that's you, Kevin. That's you and me, mate. Just rolled over 11 PM. I started later tonight. Just a little bit. I had my parents over visiting, so I thought we'll just start just a little bit later. Buy myself a bit more time to get organised. 3 PM in Cali. Is that where you are, Mrs. P? Just working out really nicely, because by the time this turns and cuts in, Combine 2, or Combine 1 in this case, is still coming down the header. There's enough of a gap between them for this to work. I think we can get this. I think we can get this done by the end of the stream, and we'll run down. We'll turn the grain dryer on and let this corn dry over the next week, and then we'll maybe haul it to somewhere after that in the next episode. 11:09 in Yorkshire. Mouse, that's the UK. That's the UK. You can't say it's a separate. I know Yorkshire's God's country, but it's still a UK. FSG Senior is a character on the contract. Oh, nice! My brother lives in San Fran, and they have a place up in Tahoe. Small world, eh? Beautiful part of the world. I'm desperate to get back and see him. Not had a chance to see him for a long time. Well, I have seen him, but not in Tahoe. We're going to go. Want to go skiing up there with him. Different sayings. Love a good saying. Yorkshire too, Kevin. Your mother-in-law lives in Scotland. Best place for him. Stick him up in. I want to know a saying you've learned from me, Blue Collar. What have you got? Hit me with a British classic. Funny enough, It's 11:08 in Wolverhampton as well. You're a Wolves fan, Darticus. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. I can get back in time. Well, Mrs. Prof, now I know if I'm ever over, I'll have to meet up and say hello. The Yorkshire Poet? Never heard of it. No, no. Good answer. Either you've missed a word out and say, no, I don't like football, or it's a very funny answer. Because Wolves are a bit rubbish. Hey, lost for time. Enjoy your dinner. And I'm guessing if it's dinner time, you are in the US, so enjoy your Thanksgiving tomorrow as well. Go line, yeah, I guess it's a big football day as well. Nipping up to the shop. And you're saying for machinery, kit. Got some good kit here. Better shut that again. Roll forward a bit. Oh look at that, my tarp matches my truck, I didn't realise that. I like So, yes. I grasp what you were saying then. Wolves aren't as bad as... Oh yeah, at least they put the right players on the pitch. Oh, Carl. The 90s were the wonder years for you, weren't they? All gone a bit... It's all gone a bit Pete Tong since then. Nippers. Farmsim, take care, buddy. Nice to see you. Need to get organised next time I'm down, and we need to catch up for a pint, mate. Can't live that close to my folks and us not catch up next time I'm down. And if not then, Llama. You're not saying who you support because they can't play at the moment either. Oh, you can't be a Man U fan. That's even worse. See if I can get in and out. You need a mod to add LFC decals to your tractors. Do it yourself. There's some good vids out there, and. I think you've had enough glory the last 20 years to last a lifetime, mate. Let some of us have some of the silverware for a bit. If you did FS22 videos or streams, should you change the channel's name? It's up to you, Daniel. It certainly wouldn't help. It wouldn't not help if you had a name that was a little bit more associated with the game, but equally at the same time, there's tons of YouTube channels out there that have no relevance to the content they're making, so it's up to you. Maybe you could just drop the archery bit if you wanted. Yeah, Valley Spring Extended does look great. Yeah, I know, testing, right? I know they released it early last time for PC players, but You just stuck yourself in the middle, did you, Kevin? Make it easy. Oh yeah, massive. You've not heard that? They've completely redone Ballyspring, expanded it, added more fields in, tidied a load of stuff up, tweaked the code. It's going to be great. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing alright. We're definitely finishing this. Definitely finishing this. Trucks are perfect, actually, isn't it? The timing on the trucks. So there's always a truck here, although it's pretty tight. But we've always got a truck. Combines are running well. We've got enough space in the old haul mass that's running cab for a bit. Ah, you see, Daniel, that's where you need to become the authority on the name. So you start to do really good content that loads of people start watching, that'll push you up the rankings in the search results. Far enough away not to be bothered on a daily. You've totally planned that. I like it. That's ruthlessly well thought through, I think. Fair play to you, mate. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna tail this boy, and just as he comes out of the end to turn, I'll try and grab him. Go unload. Whoa, what's he? Yep. Should drive in tractor more, and don't do it, but I've got no reason to not now with the old farm stick. I only just unloaded that one. They might go to the end now, to be fair, cranks. Courseplay has worked well. Auto drives work well. It's been that's two streams in a row now. It's a sign of a good map, that. I don't know if Stranger's still here, but the map seems to work incredibly well with Courseplay. I was looking at hotels for Llama. Yeah, Birmingham, and the fact Llama's on, it'll be mobbed. It could be the stream, Kenneth. Sometimes the data. I'm streaming at 14,000 kilobits a second, but then YouTube compresses the hell out of streams as well on top of that. So yeah, it could be that. I never get the quality on streams that I can get through my vid. AI Worker 1 has a full crane tank. Did I? Jeez, Cranky, it's a good job you're here, mate. What is the first version of FS did you start playing? I have a copy of FARMSIM 11 on Mac. I'm embarrassed to admit. Am I getting the hang of like instantaneously Midwest? It's so intuitive. Why is that doing a little disco thing again? Did that start the stream, didn't it? Go, sort yourself now. Yeah, Twitch streams are a lot better than. Hey, Oxy! Well, cool or not, they certainly work if you've got a green screen in the background. Dancer of the Clouds, how are you, bud? Texas on my road trip list as well. Far too many of you from Texas watching the channel, so you'll have to come and visit. Is that you off, DB? Yeah, enjoying your Thanksgiving, mate. Should have stopped that. Right, I'm going to unload. Is the other truck back yet? I'm pretty sure the other truck should be back by now, which makes me think it has had a whoopsie this time, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thanks for dropping in, dude. How are you? Are you, what time is it? 11 AM? No, 12 noon for you, is it? You having a wee lunch break? Wee argsy sandwich. Take care, Ed. Don't work too hard, mate. Oh, making a dog's dinner of this. Far too close to the truck. Logging League 1. I think I might have to print some Logging League ones for Llama. Some special edition Logging League ones. Right down the road from the Jim Beam headquarters. Well, there's a good enough reason to come and visit your blue collar. I'm in. To be honest, heading out to the pub with a mate shortly. Brilliant. Sounds like my kind of Thursday. Oh. Uh-oh. Where's my other truck? I'm slightly nervous. Yeah, why are you there? What's he doing there? He's gone wrong. He's gone rogue. Elusive FSG hat. I've got a plan. Maybe. I did, didn't I? It looks like he's gone to the farm, looped right round, gone through field 24. Cheers, Arks. Nice to see you, mate. Now I'm going to have the incident because it's dodgy down here. Because I crossed the road quite badly here. Yeah, is it here? Anyway, there's a bit where... Yeah, there, look. There's one coming the other way. Things are gonna end badly. Okay. Ah, is this what's happening? Like you got a tank slapper on there, on the downhill. It's on 65 cranks. The 65's clearly not enough. Is he gonna go now? Oh, let me slow him down again. That's the field one. I wonder if it's counted as field. Uh-oh! Ah! Synchronized. you see that was beautiful? They're both doing 60. Yeah, see, that's what's happening, look. And then they're going back up here to turn around. That was beautiful. We're going to join the synchronized swimming team. This is the in-field speed, but I'm going to have to drop them down. We're going down to 56. Now, well, what's going on now? I want you to go to silo and load. I don't want you to go back to the field. Do you hear me? Look, he's tried to turn around as well. There we go. Right. You stay there while I sort you out. Alejandro, this is very much not on console. Let's try, what did I say, 56? But what's interesting is it worked first time, right? No, I'm on the wrong side of the road. That'll totally mess that up. Let's get on the right side of the road. There we go. Hey, Sniper Steve, how you doing? I did the thing. I did the thing when you say, it's all going really well, isn't it? Things are going swimmingly. And everything crashes. All I can say is I'm glad Argsy left before this happened. Because he'd probably snapshot it or something. 56 now, I'm at national speed limit, so... There you go. So now I've got nothing in the field waiting for me. Well, at least they won't crash into each other now. I know he would. Hey! This is, I aim to entertain. It's it's my job. Yes, reveal. Your timing is impeccable. Unlike my auto driving. But as we're here, have I got any propane in this tank? Have I filled it up with anything yet? No, I have not. So while those two are unloading, I might go and get some propane. This is kind of entertaining. Well, you picked the perfect time, Scorp, because it's been running like clockwork up until now. So technically, I think I blame you. It's always the trucks, reveal. Always the trucks. Never the operator. I think we've all agreed that earlier on tonight. That's what we said, wasn't it? Now I'm trying to remember. I think the other side is where you unload these. Let's see if we can find the tip point. Oh, there's no propane in this tank. No. Decided to jump out of the... I thought there was propane in this. There's nowhere to buy propane on the map. Right, forget all that. Let's go and get our last couple of passes done, shall we? The route manager, yeah. Alright, Scorp, you can shoulder at least 50% of the blame. You did learn AD from me. That's the worst bit, isn't it? It's like, do as I say, not what I do. Right. We're good. Thank you, Massey. Take one for the team, love it. Thanks, Kevin. It wasn't my truck incident. I just happened to be a innocent bystander as two trucks came down the hill. It's synchronised crashes. I'm going to keep tabs on that corner. I blame the map, actually. Stranger's not here to back it to, so, yeah. Bad workman always blames his tools, right? The roads, they look great. Death traps. Death traps, Bob. Hey, Isaac, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. F12, I did think Mark, and then I thought, no, what I might put in, I might put in Fusion's propane sell point and go and pick some up. We're not desperate to dry it now, so we've got another 3 fields to go. So it's bedtime for me too. Yeah, it could be a bump in the road actually, Cranks. Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, it flipped it. I'm glad I didn't say how the works were. Yes. Thank you for that, Mrs. Prof. I would never blame you, though. Can you use the innocent bystander? I think so. Absolutely. Legitimately. Also... Oh, there he is. I think I see him just coming over the brow of the hill. Obviously, they're running a bit slower now. But he's back. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Which means, by the time I've unloaded the combines again... Brett, good evening, sir. How are you? And Corp. Nice to see you, buddy. Right, I reckon another 5 or so minutes. Finish this field off. That is a good day's work. It's just a name, thank you very much. Boom. Take care, Massey. Good luck with the exam, my dude. You can do it. You have got the full belief of the FSG live stream crew behind you. Do we wait? Both trucks back here? Yes. Happy days. Don't know what the issue is here. Don't know what you're talking about. So interestingly, I'm gonna defend my course. So interestingly, he crashed and sorted himself out. All right, he went onto field 24's loop randomly. I don't know why he did that. Truck just ran off the road on the top corner. I wonder if I'd reduce my corner speed again. Although I've reduced my top speed now, so the two should run hand in hand, shouldn't they? Insurance in the game. Yeah. Angela, nice to see you. Right, they should now not need touch until the end. So what I'll do, I'll empty this. I'm going to fill the first truck, I think. Ooh, 1.6 mil core. That's a winner. I have to say I've been impressed with this auger wagon. It's been really, really good. Cornbread dinner. I had I had cornbread in the States in the summer. I think it's the first time I've ever had it. Spectacular. Right, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to check. It's a global thing, the cornering speed, isn't it? If it's on one, it should be the same for all. Or is it independent of? So corner speed 70. Let's do 60. And let's see if it's the same in this one. Oh, it's the route. It's the fact that the route goes off the road, you think, Cranks? Ah, that was 65. Oh. Fly. We'll run back with him anyway. Oh, stop with the cornbread chat, guys. Killing me here. Killing me. Right, I think we'll get the rest of this into this first trailer and we'll run home with this trailer. Combine should shut down. We'll turn the fent off. And we are job done. Let's be clever here. Ah, right. So it maybe doesn't matter what speed they're doing, they're going to crash. See if I can get alongside before he starts the row. Good. Will he stop when I roll under him? Yes, he will. Excellent. Getting the midnight munchies, something like that, yeah. My problem, I got the munchies all the time, doesn't matter what day it is. Always hungry. He's going to queue up behind, I think. The only problem is they'll end up fighting on this last bit of field. What I may do... Slightly, wheels just go off-road. Alright, well, do you know what? We'll run down with it. And if it needs a slight tweak, that is what we'll do. Let me stick this here. Don't US farmers use corn for biofuel? Maybe ethanol and oilseed rape for biofuels is the better option for future fuel rather than electric vehicles. My only experience of ethanol is that it clogs up your vehicle with horrible white residue. So I'm not sure if it's a great solution, but turn off Courseplay at this point because we've got this last few percent in here. Job done. Hydrogen was a thing. I think the storage of hydrogen, I still think hydrogen might be a longer term solution than electric. I don't think electric's the long term solution, I really don't. Unless there's some fundamental shift in the way batteries are produced. Yeah, Millennial Farmer, I think almost all his corn goes to ethanol as well, doesn't it? Yeah, that's you have a rule that 10% of your fuel has to be ethanol. Right, let's leave that there. We're going to go over the road to the other field next week, so. By turning these off, they won't fold themselves up when they're finished, so that's my thinking behind that. So this should work out perfectly. much in here, actually. Still might get our wish of getting all into one trailer. We shall see. I fully intend to keep the Range Rover and the cows, Andrew, and the crops in the field, and all the machinery. And I'm going to pester him to make sure that the forage harvester that we know he's got, because he lent it to us. Don't forget the corners. Thank you, Cranks. I will go and get those. Keep me from my bed, mate. I can't talk, I've got a hybrid. Keep the hay bales. We'll make a shrine. Girls, how you doing? Yeah, I think hydrogen's definitely working on. JCB have done a lot of work on hydrogen engines. I think they work better for industrial type vehicles. You know what, it's funny though, you guys in the US, is it 95% of your electricity is made by oil or gas power stations? So there's no point in having an electric car because all the electricity that's generated to charge them comes from the whole point of not going. You know what I mean? At least in the UK, a lot of our electricity is coming from renewables now. But there you go. When the agenda is the agenda, it kind of doesn't matter how you get there, right? Ah, nice, chef. Don't get you started. Good to we're on the same page, Mrs. Prof. And my other story that I love to bang on about is it costs more in energy to dispose of the batteries in a Prius than it does to run a large petrol car like a truck, like a Jeep, like a 4x4, like a that it does to get rid of the batteries. So you might as well run a petrol car for 20 years. Propane as well, yeah. Propane is definitely a thing. Yeah, everyone should get out on bikes. And then the sad bit of me that loves Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Aston Martins and all that is like, please don't destroy the internal combustion engine. It's one of the most genius inventions of all time. Score, take care, man. Have a great Thanksgiving with the fam. And yeah, don't be a stranger, mate. We'll see you again soon. So I think this top corner's a bit of a mess. Get around here. Well, there's that too, Daniel. We have 300, for all that shenanigans, 350 litres. 1%. I always worry about leaving stuff in the field, and then when you collect it, you're like, why did I bother? Just wasn't worth the extra fuel. But it does help my OCD. corner here, isn't it? Yeah, it's just this little clump here. It's madness, isn't it, Mrs. Prof? I've heard those stories as well. They had an event in the UK a while back, an electric car event, and it was at a venue where they couldn't supply charging, so they had diesel generators running to charge the cars. And I was like, what? There we go. Job is done. The yield was pretty poor there as well. I'm not sure if that's soil based, why that yield is so bad, or we needed to do a little bit more groundwork with it. We'll find out next time. I'm just going to till these up and get them sorted. Darticus, take care, my friend. And I think the minerals they're taking out of the ground to make batteries. Supposed to be unloading into that, aren't I? I might as well unload. No. It's the sort of thing where I unload what's in the combine and it triggers enough to send it on its merry way, and there's all this still left in the auger. Right. There you go. You almost got an extra half an hour out of me tonight. And no ads in your stream. What more could you ask for? Go. Right. Let's do that. Engine off. Get this unloaded. And I'll be following the likes of Darticus off to my bed too. There's too much in here. We'll soon find out. No, there's not. We're fine. We're good. All is good in the world. Dong. We do not, Cranky. We do not. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's turn the engine off. Speaking of wasting fuel. So we're not full enough. 71%, but it does mean we can do this. And it will take us down the road. And let's ride in cab and see what happens over that bump. This game is deep and awesome. Yusan, you are not wrong, my friend. Look at the detail that JJ has put into this truck. Look at that needle on the rev counter. Look at that. So good. And the speedo. So, tremendous. It is a great map, and you're not wrong. So we can get through there. That's fine. We're slightly slower now. 57 miles an hour. What were we before? 65? But you're thinking, Cranks, there's a little lump in the road that's chucking it off and it's going downhill, so it's got the weight behind it. Watch out for the oil spill. I was testing fire engines on this map the other night, so there was an oil spill on this road. Brett Wells, this is a pre-release 379p. Right, we're going to go outside now. From Northwest Mods and Edits, and it is gorgeous. You think I go off road, Cranky? Let's have a look. I'm going to have to redo this. Look, I'm all over the shop. It's a terrible, terrible auto ride course, so it's just... No, not here. Use that Jake brake. There. No. Gravel. There. Ah, I think we fixed it. We've just scrubbed off enough speed. We've just scrubbed off enough speed to make it worthwhile. Unless this is it. No. Problem solved. See, it's the software. It's not me. No, Andrew B, not yet. Hopefully as soon as Giants approve it, it will be. Yeah, and yes, it did run off the road. I take your point, Cranks, but I think maybe scrubbing that bit of speed off has bought us what we needed. Just enough, or a little bit less momentum. So, we'll let this unload, and I think we will call it there, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for loads of you been here tonight watching, so I appreciate that a lot. Enjoy, if you're stateside, enjoy your long weekend, or if you're not stateside but you are still from the US, enjoy your long weekend, enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy spending time with friends and family, and we'll hit this stuff again towards the end of the week. So, like I said, no vid tomorrow because I've been a bit busy, but it turns out you'll be busy with your Thanksgiving dinners anyway. So, have a good one, and I will catch you. Hopefully some more Contractor at the weekend. Other than that, take care, and I'll see you all again very soon. Hit the sub and the like button on the way out. That would be much appreciated. But for now, take care. All the best. Bye for now.